is singles. Zemmol already found himself in the grand finals, winning that grand finals of doubles. Now in singles as well. Let's see if he can repeat that achievement.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Zemmol, of course, starting out on PS2. We've seen what Sonic can do on the stage. The thing that's really different about like Zemmol in terms of like fighting Azrael, if you fight Azrael, you need to get ready for these big callouts like that game 2, game 3. Zemmol is just cracked and will sometimes pull out these crazy, seemingly optimized options, but he will do the unexpected. He's like a magician. He will do the unexpected. Expect the unexpected when fighting Zemmol. Look, of course, Sonic is a different story. Gets the limit early, but a great Nair. Zemmol catches him to recover. Oh, Yoop. Going off stage. Great double stall there. Gets the F smash, but not the timing. Getting the timing for 2-frame. And Zemmol still living 76% on SuperStriker. Zemmol with an 80%. And a bit of a little lead for SuperStriker. Looking for a way to get that definitive lead or KO.
Yeah, these two clouds do play very different from each other, like you pointed out. It's I like personally approaching it as Zemmol plays more like an asshole.
He does.
It's very funny though.
Tries to go for a roll read, looking a little bit at an Azrael Vought, but SuperStriker not falling for it. 127. Has to watch out. Sonic backer is on point. Sonic F smash is on point. A little bit of a teabag now. I don't know if it was intentional.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he will try to get in your head. Zemmel's also like a very. He will try to get in your head.
Yeah. Was that forward smash almost bigger than?
Yes.
That's crazy. All right, trying to go for another one there. Not quite working out for him. Trying to get that grab as well. Zemmol ready with the back air. Closing out the first stock of this grand finals. Starting off great.
A little bit of an overcharge there. Tries to go for the call up with the F smash, but a little bit too late. Holds it a little bit too long, and now doesn't get the KO off of that. Zemmol continuing this hot streak. 122.
A lot of players would get scared in that type of position, maybe spot dodge the forward smash, do some like crazy option. Zemmel's just like, nah, I'll just hit it.
Okay.
Nah, I'd win.
Yes, he'd win. He is winning.
He is winning, exactly. That's why he knows.
No limit. Oh, tries to go for the roll. Oh, okay. Another call up with a force smash from SuperStriker. But Zemmol with that up smash call up, not really getting it, but it is a message. And now SuperStriker does not get the edge guard here. Great positioning to catch one, but Zemmel's being a little bit too slippery. Another backer, so great at getting out of the corner and launching SuperStriker off stage. DIs it down, tries to go back for it, but it is enough. Roll read from SuperStriker, catching through, and that's a forward smash for Zemmol. Still an entire stock lead for the Cloud.
Yeah, that is a big lead to have in this type of matchup. Sonic notoriously does really well when he does have a lead himself, but when he's down by a lot, I want to say he does a little worse, but like
it's still
really
bad.
Sonic.
It's still like we're still talking about a top 2 character.
Yeah, exactly.
But he does tend to struggle. He's very great at approaching, but his approaches can get stuffed out. We've seen it with Azure with down. We've seen it with Zemmol with these call-up smashes. You have to be ready. Oh, still we're lingering. And this time it does connect, helping him back to the stage. What a nice guy.
What a nice guy.
What a nice, so friendly man.
You know, that's what Sonic is known for, too, being so sweet to people.
He does. He likes animals. He's very friendly to them.
He loves animals.
Sadly, Cloud is not like a cute animal.
Yeah, no, that's very true. Cloud generally doesn't get the help Sonic provides, but you know, this time he does. He's such a nice guy.
Okay. I like the thing is now that I think about it, I like these like overextension forward smash because you think he's gonna let it rip on the 2-frame and he really go for the punish, but you just let it rip after you try to go for the punish. That's such a smart like layered option from SuperStriker there. And even if he like misses the F smash or gets it unblocked, it's so safe. No way. Okay. He DI'd that first one in, so I was scared. But
yeah, valid. Like that just never is gonna happen in that position.
I hope not. That would have been very sad. Please don't finish and touch him.
It's completely possible. Zemmol will do it.
Side B. Ooh, I like a recovery from SuperStriker there.
Yeah.
Great stuff there. Dodging every single mix-up option from Zemmol there while coming back to the stage. Now Zemmol has to find a way to get the KO. Great overextension with the up B. Great beefy hit there for the back air. Oh, actually F4 tilt, reaching further than a Cloud 4 there.
Alright. That is one like mix-up that I generally don't really expect. Nice. expect from like Sonic's just to be in his toolkit in the first place.
Yeah.
Getting to go past ledge by just not facing it. Like, usually in this game, you can not face ledge or face ledge. It doesn't really matter. You just snap it anyway. For Sonic and Peach, that's just not the case.
Oh,
they crazy.
Exclusive to them, these extended options.
Yeah, except Peach doesn't get anything off of it.
No,
Sonic can just do back air.
Sonic just gets a super strong back air. There's a little difference in quality of that option there, but Zemmol's been getting trouble or having trouble finishing out this stock from SuperStriker. Of course, you cannot leave him hanging. You have to finish it out. Of course, SuperStriker is going to catch up with a few percent-wise, and then the KOs will just start flying out with the off-stage game from SuperStriker.
Yeah, but you also can't get too aggressive with those kill options. You gotta wait for SuperStriker to mess up, and he does exactly that. Going for an unsafe forward air, Zemmol and immediately ready with the punish for it. Getting that side B, that limit cross slash to close out that first game. Winner side grand finals only needs to win 2 more.
Of course, it was a little bit looking a little bit rough in like the later stages with the last.
Yeah, for sure. The momentum's definitely still pretty okay on the side of SuperStriker.
I mean, he's been playing hot for like 2 games in a row or 2 sets in a row, and now you have to face Zemmol, who has been waiting a little bit. Of course, there's a bit of time between winners finals and grand finals.
Yeah.
But
if you're playing that hot right off the beat, and Zemmol does beat you in that first game, that's not a great scenario either.
Nope.
But he was getting that momentum back, like you were saying. Towards the end of that game, it was looking a little better for SuperStriker. So let's see if he can keep the momentum up in this next game, or if Zemmol can just continue the rundowns and win that tournament like he wants to. Starting off great already.
The classic.
Yeah, forward air into down tilt does quite a lot of damage. It's fine.
Yes, that was very scary.
Yes, it was.
That was very scary.
Cloud's recovery leaves a little bit to be desired every once in a while.
Another cross slash 102 for SuperStriker already.
That's a lot of damage on the board already. Only 20 seconds into this game. And, Sonic is not generally the character you get to catch all too often. Zemmol's doing a very good job of it.
Sonic up air not working despite it being plus on block. It still has the classic smash multi potential. Actually grabbing that limit blade beam on block.
Genuinely didn't know that was possible.
I think maybe just it was right in his face, so it's logical, but still it's a very impressive feat to do so. Is going to try and force his way into that ledge, but yeah. Oh, let me see.
I don't know what we're grabbing right now.
I think that's I think we just received our first place fun goodie bag.
Oh, cool.
So let's see who gets it.
The fun goodie bag for first place was just a lot of money.
As well. It's a bonus. Speaking of bonus, big dash attack getting in, cashing that first stock out, and Zemmol now and again in the lead. Saw this in this game number 1, but SuperStriker has been catching up. 98%, 105, catching him off stage. Has to use the limit. Is able to get back to the stage, but not out of trouble.
There's that bonus you were talking about, that extra credit, getting that before losing the first stock of this game. Zemmol trying his best to get a lot more, and there's that side B, 25%, like we pointed out before. That's crazy.
That dash attack almost killed, by the way.
Yeah, you know, if you DI that move wrong, then you suddenly die way earlier percents than you're ever supposed to.
These these cross slash callouts from Zemmol have been really stealing this show. Great edge guard there from SuperStriker there, but so many cross slashes has been landed on Sonic. Course. If he's staying in one position, you can't just like leave lasting hitboxes there, leave like these large disjointed super multi-hit projectile or multi-hit attacks there. It is a very good way to keep Sonic in check, because if he just keeps spinning, he has to rip it.
Yeah, exactly. The trip on the forward tilt. I saw Ike's forward tilt trip today.
Wouldn't you trip if you got hit by Ike forward air? I think I would die. But I
think I would die, yeah.
I think
like
it also trip.
Yeah, no. I would never expected that to trip. And I just saw Sonic's forward tilt trip as well, and I don't think I've seen that either. That's a little weird.
Every time like these two go off stage, it's someone is gonna die. Like
SuperStriker. That's time. Yeah.
I mean, and the thing is that I now that I've seen more of Sonic 4 be again, It's such a weird move, this fight, because it gets a lot of momentum at the beginning, and then it slows down tremendously at the top. So it's a very hard apex to catch with that down air. It's not like a very it's linear, but it's very weird velocity-wise. Oh, tries to go for that shield poke with the upper. Small shield there for SuperStriker.
Yeah, Zemmel's been really good at applying that shield pressure throughout the sets, getting those shield pokes in because of it. Always nice to have. Ooh, okay.
Okay, let's go for a great cross up there by Zemmol. SuperStriker leaving him stunned there, not being able to catch up with him, but SuperStriker playing it patient, goes for dashing overextension, instantly getting punished by Zemmol. Zemmol is just so ready for these Sonic approaches, gets spot dodge F smash there, and now Zemmol off stage. Oh, I respect that.
There's no jump on Zemmol, still making it back though, no punish on the side of SuperStriker, and instead taking a lot of damage from this conversion. Tried to call out the early up B again. Zemmol there trying to get that downer, but not quite finding it this time. Good, a little adaptation for SuperStriker. Actually trying to go for the ledge, but it wasn't enough. Oh, okay, that's that didn't kill.
He DI'd that perfectly. Also die.
Yeah, also die.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, no, very dominant game 2 there from Zemmol.
It's just that like half of the approaches from Sonic have been actively punished.
Yeah.
And that makes it rough, because usually that's like one of Sonic's greatest strengths, is using his ability to create openings. He is very good at creating openings from whiff punishes. He's very good at creating openings by just overextending so fast that is hard to react to. But Zemmol is being on top of that game, punishing SuperStriker every possible opportunity he gets, and now in a potential match point for winning the entire freaking tournament.
Yeah, without dropping a game off of SuperStriker 2, if he does manage to get it now, that would be kind of crazy considering...
Striker's pretty good.
Striker's pretty good.
Striker's pretty good.
Yeah, I was at least expecting one game to get taken, so maybe he'll do that right now.
You never know. Never know.
Maybe he will. And what I also find a little interesting is that we keep going back to PS2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the counter pick stage for Azrael in the last set. Sure.
It works out for Zemmol. Why ban it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's more weird that SuperStriker is not getting the... I don't say like weird because, of course, like Zemmol's playing a whole different style, but it's weird that he doesn't really get the openings that he got against Azrael. So Zemmol seems so much harder to open for SuperStriker. Now,
I think it's the extra bit of like dash backing that Zemmol does. It's like very hard to catch onto for SuperStriker. Just get that extra tiny bit of space just to be able to react to Sonic's options. That really does help. They're dashing in though, that is not quite the same.
That's a risky play beam, because if you get messed up there, you are very likely to just lose your stock at 55%.
Yeah.
And said it, these dashback from Zemmol are just enough to punish SuperStriker, immediately eating 23% for just touching him. And now it is going to be a very big lead for Zemmol here. No stocks being taken so far, but 114 versus 70 is a big difference. Yeah. Uh-oh, no double jump.
Oh, barely making it back.
No, regrab.
And that's a regrab, yes, but still going through the stage. There's ready for SuperStriker to be ready for the punish with that down smash, but just got a little bit too aggressive with it. Just wanted to get it a little bit too much. Zemmol's just like, yeah, I have a sword. It's pretty big.
He's been very patient, like tries to bait out a option, goes for the double backer, waiting for that grab, waiting for the forward tilt, and then punishing it with the backer. SuperStriker falling for that bait, finally, and now it is going to be the first stock taken. SuperStriker not letting it sit by that. He's got to go for another great approach, but has to catch Zemmol in a bad position.
Yeah, and Zemmol's just not letting him do that for the most part. Going for off stage for that risky forward air, but you know, forward smash.
Spot out F smash and dodge the grab.
It dodges the grab, and therefore you get to immediately kill him. That forward smash is so illegal.
It is illegal. I like these resets from SuperStriker almost, like does go for the upper backer and then like a first hit of upper. I'm surprised it's not connecting every single time, but that's so much damage.
It is.
Sadly, that single hit of upper makes it like minus a hit.
What I've seen a little bit though that's a little different from the last set as well between SuperStriker and Azrael is whenever I see Azrael going for the dash attacks, they always get called out by SuperStriker. But Zemmol's been letting a few of them rip, and they miss completely. SuperStriker's not ready for it.
I like that attempt at the up B. It's going to be enough. But SuperStriker took a lot of damage off these last interactions. Back throw is big.
That's a really big back throw. Not quite being able to get that forward smash. Like he said before, getting that timing is pretty tight.
You agree, right?
Yeah.
You finally, we've completed the arc.
Character growth. But getting the forward air is still in the books there. Despite not getting the forward smash, no extra percent taken there on the side of SuperStriker. Just took a little extra time. And honestly, you're Sonic. That's good.
That is everything you want and more. 116 on SuperStriker, catching the offense, going through, but Zemmol, another greedy dash attack, is going to let him be punished. Not that much, honestly, getting the singular up air for his troubles, and now he's in the corner again, going high, not being punished by the back air. SuperStriker on the offense again, wants to extend his lead as far as possible. He's finally gotten one, but now has to fight to keep it. But Zemmol wants it. Yes, he didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, sure. Honestly, I wouldn't even be all too surprised if it was completely intentional. But it didn't quite work out that time. Very nice spacing there, getting around the limit cross slash.
Die.
Still die.
All right, we are in a last stock situation. SuperStriker has been playing very well this game, has been extending the lead he has for such a long time, but you have to stay sharp for the entire set, for the entire game, because Zemmol can make the difference up in an instant. Does it the limit? Oh, great spin dash there. Oh, catches him with the jump. And limit's almost going to run out, has to use it, but...
Oh, has to use it and immediately has to go for the up B as well. That time does get the forward smash. Just getting a little bit above the ledge with that up B, and that's going to make snapping just a little bit harder. So, yeah, no.
Nibodox popping off for
Nibodox is going
SuperStriker. I mean, it's your last representative, right? And
yeah,
he's doing well. He's doing very well.
Yeah, that was a really great game by SuperStriker for sure. All right. But now, I think we just banned the stages?
Yes.
Not entirely sure.
They banned.
That's
crazy.
I
hope so. I would not go back to PS2 if I were... Well, I would go back to PS2, maybe, but if it's banned, then I cannot.
Yeah, that's true.
I would not be able to go back to PS2. I could try, but...
That's true.
Then I have to intervene. We're going to go to Smashville. Yeah.
Okay.
We are shrinking our playing field a little bit.
Fair enough. I wouldn't expect to do that against Sonic.
You do you.
Yeah.
You do you, man.
Whatever.
I mean, they're more knowledgeable than us. They're
exactly,
top 2 at Somnio 7.
I don't really know how that matchup works all too well. I feel like Zemmol was making really good use of the extra space, though, so I'm a little surprised to see Smashville of all stages, the smallest stage of the entire rule set.
I think it's just like once Zemmol got SuperStriker in a great disadvantage, or in a great position to call him out with these jumps, with these up airs, that he lost that pressure too much in the last game, because SuperStriker could just run across the stage and dodge Zemmol, but you cannot dodge that forward air. Quick first stock, 15 seconds already down, but the first stock from SuperStriker is being taken.
Yeah, Zemmol caught him asleep at the wheel there a little bit. We were just kind of talking about whatever, and then it's just like, oh, he died. Okay, sure.
He did.
He did.
He did, but Zemmol now trying to extend it. Oh, great forward and no double jump there from Zemmol. Oh, that is so sad.
Okay, well, we're playing
actually the spring interrupting the limit up B. It's weird that it doesn't have like invincibility. I don't think it does, right? Or else it would have.
No, absolutely it doesn't. I am not all too surprised by it. Like going through the limit, it's just it's a little sad.
It's a little sad. A little bit of drama here in this game before. But
it's like getting edge guarded by like the banjo eggs. You know,
like hitting a perfect angle on Fox recovering with those eggs. It's nasty. But SuperStriker, nasty combo, gets a triple up air, 32%. Zemmol still stuck on platform, almost has the limit though. SuperStriker has to watch out, 87%. It might not be that much, but as a Smashville, a stage with smaller blast zones to the side than Pokemon Stadium. Ooh. Catch him sleeping there again, dropping the shield, and Limit Blades, Limit Cross Slash is potentially going to leave SuperStriker on his last stock of the tournament.
Yeah, it wasn't just catching him sleeping though. There was a lot of damage on that shield. I think if SuperStriker just opted to hold shield throughout the entire move, probably would have broken it.
Great dash back, dodging the dash attack. Of course, Sonic dash attack does extend very, very far. Even even on a stage, like even dodging that on the stage like Smashville is just how.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
Winbox, yay.
He didn't even want to win, he just wanted to kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
He actively sought murder. Did not get it, but SuperStriker, shock.
Yeah, no,
Shock.
I would be a little scared if
Yeah.
I was in SuperStriker.
Shaken
right
to
there.
the core.
Yeah, no, if I was in those yellow Sonic sneakers, I would be quaking a little bit.
They are nice sneakers, though.
They
I would
do
also
nice
be very happy owning them.
You want those yellow sneakers?
I would like them, but SuperStriker pulling it through, charging the forward smash again. Zemmol a bit too far to fall for that bait. Uh-oh.
All right. SuperStriker building up some momentum there, getting that almost trying to go for the forward air, I guess, but not quite being able to reach it. Zemmol sneaking through with that back. And Zemmol wins.
He won! Yay!
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
that went a lot faster than I was expecting.
A little anticlimactic.
A little anticlimactic, but honestly, they both played great.
They did.
And
they
it's
really did.
such a long journey, right? It's so long to keep on fighting with this super top of your game